scan and identify what was that person known for, what is their history, date of birth, and a bio of that person. Please connect to Swamiji. Chant the Mahavakya. I request all of you to write down in detail all the details you're seeing about this particular person. Please take a few minutes, scan, chant the Mahavakya.
Paramashivoham Om Nithyananda 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 Paramashivoham Mahamahavaagya, spiritual lullaby for samadhi, and Suprabhatam, wake up call, wake up song for Paramashiva. This Mahamahavaagya is spiritual lullaby for you to fall into samadhi. Suprabhatam, wake up song for Paramashiva to wake up in you. Just remember this one powerful cognition. This Mahamahavaagya puts me in samadhi. This is spiritual lullaby for samadhi, and Suprabhatam, wake up song for Paramashiva in me, for Paramashiva to manifest. With this one spiritual powerful cognition, chant this Mahamahavaagya. Mahamahavaagya, spiritual lullaby for samadhi. and Suprabhatam, wake up call, wake up song for Paramashiva, for Paramashiva to manifest. With this one spiritual powerful cognition, chant this Mahavagya. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. 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 Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
I request all the participants to please start posting the answers here also.
Nithyananda
Whatever Swamiji will be in your third eye, please go ahead and post in the chat.
Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda
Please take a few minutes to know all the answers, right from the date of birth, the time, the contribution, which place, all of this. I request all of you to post, and let us now get ready to verify the answer. Come on, I request anyone who is still yet to post, please quickly post the answer. What was this person known for, and what were their contributions? Don't, without using your logic, just use your third eye and post. Yes. So now I'm going to be reading out the answer for you all. This person is called Muso Soseki. I may be wrong with the pronunciation of the name. Apologize. This person is known for his contribution in Japanese Buddhism. So he's very prominently known for it. And he was, from a young age, he had lost his mother at a young age, and then he started on a spiritual journey. And then he lived around 1275 to October 20th, 1351 CE. And he has a, he studied in the Kenenji temple in Kyoto. And one of the main things that he worked on is he revived the trade between Japan and China. And he's a very popular Zen master. He's a very, very prominently, he's a renowned personality in the Japanese Buddhism. Actually, let's see. Let us now verify how many of you have manifested. How many of you saw something very relevant? Very nice. Some of you have posted correctly a monk, and some of you have guessed seeing it and posted Chinese. No using logic. You have to see it through the third eye and post. Okay, actually, today so many of you, see, all the participants that are here, every day, bring consistency in your efforts to manifest power. It can take time, 1 hour, 2 hours, 1 day, 2 days, or you want to take, even if it takes 21 days for you to manifest something, that's perfectly fine. But maintain the consistency in manifesting power. It's okay, 2 days, you stop. Again, third day when you remember, restart. Again, decide to manifest, declare and start manifesting. The power of Akashic records opens you up to access the Mahar Loca directly. You will be able to access the largest parallel universe, which is the Mahar Loca. We are now going to be entering into the session to understand about the parallel universe of Mahar Loca, and we are going to be learning about the various different revelations on Mahar Loca. From there, we'll be understanding. Swamiji also reveals in detail about what exactly happens during death, how the dying, the process of death happens, and how your body moves from layers to layers. And then Swamiji talks about how we exist in Mahar Loca. So we're going to be listening to these revelations now. Let us all enter into this session.
Listen about death. Learn about death from cosmos, who knows you before your death, during death, after your death, and what is death process. Learn everything from cosmos. Beautifully, cosmos has revealed all the sacred truths in Upanishads and Vedas and Agamas. I tell you, when you learn, understand, internalize Shravana, Manana, Nididhyasana, listening, internalizing, manifesting. These great truths from cosmos, your consciousness becomes enlightened consciousness. You just know life as it should be known.
It's like the whole 6 feet was being, whole body was being toned. That's what I felt, that consciousness. See, if you are a small finger, if you have a cut, how you feel the pain. The same kind of cut is happening in the whole body. The skin is being peeled. That's what exactly, I saw that consciousness. Please understand, whatever I am talking is truth. I have to describe. It's like thousands of scorpions biting at a time. Have you had scorpion bite? Anybody? So 1,000, just multiply it. Every pore, the scorpion is bitten. It's like one side, that soul is saying, soul means not the pure consciousness, the soul associated with all the engrams, desire, guilt, greed, lust, fear, anger, pain, pleasure. You see, when the pure soul added with all these engrams is called individual soul. Individual soul, and all the engrams are taken away, called pure soul. Pure soul is the cosmos. I can say individual soul. The individual soul was having a terrible suffering. The individual soul wants to stay in the body and enjoy. But body is saying, no, I am tired. I can't hold you anymore. I am done. Body just wants to relax. So the fight between the body and the individual soul is happening. The fight between the body and the individual soul. Every inch the fight is going on. The individual soul feels, even if the right leg goes, it's okay. Catch on. Hold on to left leg. Even if the left hand goes, it's okay. Hold on to right hand. Whatever parts it can hold on, it tries to hold on. But slowly, that part is saying, no, I am done, relax. I am done, relax. That part by part, it's dropping. When the lower body is getting dropped, the struggle was not too much. Only when the higher upper body it started, I could see very clearly the pulsating pain. I can say the whole being was vibrating with pain. See, yesterday after energization, I saw so many of you vibrating with peace and bliss. How many of you felt that vibrating with the peace and bliss? And now understand, imagine the opposite. That is what is. Now you know what I mean by vibrating. How you vibrated with the peace, same way I saw that being was vibrating with pain. Whole being. It was such a shock. Slowly, that individual soul started moving out of the physical body with all the suffering and pain, finally physical body dropped. When the breathing stops, that is the moment individual soul leaves the physical body. Then starts the next level fight, the next level body, the prana sarira, the next level body, that fight starts. See, there are 7 layers in you. I'll give you a simple description now for you to understand. It's a 7th part of you. The body made out of flesh and bones and blood. This is the first layer, first body, physical body. The energy which is moving in you as a prana. See, in the 5 kind of air circulation happens in you. Prana, vyana, udana, samana, apana. Means going in, staying in, spreading all over the body and coming out and cleaning. These are the 5 air process happens in you. Going in, staying inside the body, spreading all over the body as an oxygen, as a life force, coming out and cleaning. Cleaning means even through skin, even your sweating is because of the prana movement only. So 5 air movements are happening in you. All the 5 air movements are called the second body, second layer body, prana sarira. The third, the inner chattering which goes on continuously in you. The inner chattering is the third body, mental body. Fourth, the emotions which you are experiencing, fear or greed or anger, the emotion which spreads all over the body without the usage of words. Please understand. There are some emotions which can shake your whole being without the usage of any words. No need for any word to be uttered, but that emotion can shake you. That is what is 4th layer body, emotional layer. The 5th is the body you experience in the deep sleep. Body you experience in the deep sleep, where all the engrams are in a seed level, in a causal level. They are not giving you any experience, but they are not dead. The causal level. This is the 5th layer. 6th layer, the cosmic body, where you experience bliss. In your life, at least once or twice, you would have experienced bliss. That is the 6th layer. 6th layer only continuously inspire you to be a seeker. If you are a seeker, seeking continuously, 6th layer is very strong in you. If you enrich the 6th layer, your whole life will be blissful. So that is the 6th layer. 7th is the enlightenment, the ultimate enlightenment itself. So these are the 7 parts of you. It's like a 7 spare parts of you. Almost all spiritual tradition stops with awakening the non-mechanical parts of your brain. That's all. They stop with it. Siddha tradition is the first science, spiritual science, which has dived deep into the realms of awakening the deeper strands of your very DNA. Making new man is possible only through Siddha tradition. Of course, Siddha tradition is not separate from Vedic tradition. I can say a small secret mystical group which was doing higher parts of research and development in Vedic tradition can be called as Siddha tradition. Nobody has done so much work, so much of research and development. Nobody has revealed so much in the line of awakening the deeper strands of your DNA. Siddha tradition works with such powerful process. Straight away, they work with death to awaken your deeper strands of DNA. Please understand, death is not actually, as you think, something negative. Siddhas have mastered the science. How to use every death to awaken the deeper strands of DNA. Every death can be used to awaken deeper strands of DNA. Please understand. At the time you are disillusioned about the stability of the society, your third level DNA strand can be awakened, because disillusionment about the society creates a deep insecurity in you, and when you face that insecurity, next level of DNA, the very physical structure, physical ability gets awakened in you. I can tell you really, when you face a deep insecurity with the society, you have two choices. Either you can build completely new muscles and new body, or completely get broken, go to pieces. You have two choices. Because when the insecurity is attacked, when the insecurity is awakened in you, if you just go into the death of moment to moment to moment, you will start living more into the conscious state. Living more into the conscious state will awaken the deeper strands of DNA. Your mind records your past death experiences, and the pain happens during those death experiences, clinging to life, which I was talking yesterday there. Attachment, the constant search for security happens in you. What is the way then? At least once, if you go through the death consciously, means without creating pain engram in you, suddenly you will see you are released not only from death fear, the continuous insecurity and necessity for security, attachment. That whole engram will disappear. The whole thing will be destroyed. When he says, even in the learned, the fear continues to exist. I know one Swami who has mastered Kathopanishad, means the science of death. 35 years he is studying. But I really feel sympathy towards him. When I remember him now, he has not experienced death. One NSP will do so much good for him, but his ego will not allow. I myself learned Kathopanishad from him. One NSP can just make whatever he learnt as a sign, as an experience for him. Because it has not become experience. The moment I remember this sloka, even learned as clinging to life, attachment life, I remember him only. Shankara says in Bhajagovindam, very beautifully, Nahi nahi rakshadi tukrunch karane. Means the learning, knowledge, grammar will not protect you when Yama comes. Bhajagovindam, Bhajagovindam, Govindam Bhaja Mudamade Samprapte Sannihite Kale Nahi Nahi Rakshadi Tukrunj Karane. Technical information cannot solve your problem when the real problem happens. Especially the important big problems like death, marriage. You might have read manuals, hundreds of books, might have even got hundreds of people married, might have maybe conducting courses for happy relationship like Dale Carnegie. But when you face nahi nahi rakshadi to krunji karani. Nahi nahi rakshati to krunji karani. Very beautiful line. The grammar and the technical information you get will not protect you. It's truth. Technical information is only to inspire you into experience. By itself, stand alone, it will not protect you. It's like a reading menu card in the hotel is not going to satisfy your hunger. Only ordering and eating is going to satisfy your hunger. So the technical information won't satisfy. Now the technical information is this 3 sutra. Attachment, idea about attachment, idea about hatred, idea about the death. This is technical information. You need to go through this as an experience at least once. Means you should stare at pain when it happens to you without responding or trying to solve. Stare, don't blink. If you blink, you lost the game. Second, go through the death consciously at least once. It's like there's a big rope with which branches, small ropes are taken and many cows are tied. Due to some reason that main rope got burnt. But these foolish cows do not know this rope is already burnt, because even after burning that looks like a rope. If they just move their body, they can run away. But these guys don't understand that rope is burnt, it is no more a rope, it cannot bind them anymore. But if they move their body, they will understand. They will escape. Same way, when you go into the death consciously, all the rope that binds you will be burnt. Then you will see your simple movement will liberate you. Key of this whole sutra, solution for this whole thing is not responding. That is what is the key. Anusayi. When Shani happens to you or Yama happens to you, don't blink. Just stare. Don't respond. Just be. Why are we afraid so much about death? Our misunderstanding, our misconception about death makes death more worse experience. As on now, death means it's a total devastating or shaking experience for us. The very word shakes us. Nobody wants to even think about it. That is why all over the world, in all the countries, in all the religion, all the tradition, graveyards are always built outside the city, where nobody will see, and decorated very nicely, so that you don't remember. Very nicely covered and decorated. Here I heard that after death, they do full makeup to the body, and you have to purchase your graveyard plat and all those things. That's nice. You can reserve for your site. Anyhow, death means anti-life. That is what is our understanding. Let us go to sex. Again, because of our fear, we think too much about death. The original experience, death, is not so bad. But because of our fear about the death, we project and see that as a very big thing. If the real death is 6 feet tall, because of our fear, we see that as a cutout size 60 feet tall. Because of our fear, we make 6 feet death as a 60 feet tall. Most of us don't have the fear of death. All of fear, we are not able to feel it. We are not living as we want to live. There starts the fear of death. You are not fulfilled. You are not ready that we are fulfilled. You are not living what you want to live. Continuously compromising for the sake of society. Continuously living for the sake of society. Continuously living for the sake of somebody else. When we continuously live for the sake of others, others means what is not destined for us. We live in a way which is not ours, it is not our destiny. Just for the sake of living. When you are not living in full satisfaction, when you are not living deepest possible way, you will be having the fear of death. If you are living the best possible way, if you are living fully satisfaction, a way in which you want to live, you will not be having the fear of death. You will be saying, yes, come on, let the Emma come, let's start. I have reached my duty. The way in which I want to live, I will. So, live without having fear of any outside thing. Live in a way which you want. Live with the deepest individuality. You will not be having the fear of death. The fear of life only creates fear of death. When you are afraid to live, if you are afraid to live as you are, you will be afraid to have death. Death is liberation and celebration. It is a natural conscious digestion process, gift given to every individual soul tormented by the ignorance that they are separated from the whole, constantly reminding them anything which separates them, including the concepts, is impermanent. Anything which makes them feel as departed part of the whole is impermanent. To make every individual soul understand that the concept of your individuality is imagination and impermanent, death is given as a natural boon to the whole universe. Death can be a great guru to liberate you and God to give you the ultimate. Having restful awareness in every moments of your life during the great attacks of fear and greed while you are in the body is the best way to prepare for the death and ability to handle your fears and greeds which you may encounter while you leave the body. Moment of the leaving the body is of great importance. That moment will decide the way you are going to continue your further journey. So, prepare yourself with restful awareness continuously, being a Jivan Mukta, practicing living enlightenment, being established in restful awareness during all the chaos or the tsunamis of fear and greed attacks in your life while you are in the body. In unconscious way, without having awareness, perception on death before dying or during dying can bring tremendous suffering and can bring a big damage to the conscious evolution process, which is termed as nivritti in the Upanishadic records. So understand, moving consciously into the death process liberates you from the fear and greed. Every moment in your life when you go through the fear or greed, the small dimension of death is perceived and experienced by your restless consciousness. Bring restful awareness, you will have complete depth in handling the fear and greed with restful awareness, so it can liberate you.
Let us analyze what is the most mysterious thing in the world. What's the greatest surprising thing or mysterious thing in the world? You can come up with some of your answers. God, then humans, then earth, then universe, outer space, then life, then death, then whole creation, soul consciousness. Each one has got many answers. 5,000 years ago, the same question was put to a great man called Yudhishthira Raja, hero of the Indian epic Mahabharata, one of the greatest epic ever written in the planet Earth. Mahabharata. The hero of that epic is called Yudhishthira Raja, a great king. The same question was put to him by a demon, by a demigod. It asks him, Kimascharani ita param? What is the greatest surprising thing on this planet Earth? What is the mysterious thing, most mysterious thing on the planet Earth? Yudhishthira gives a beautiful reply with a Sanskrit sloka. I give you the Sanskrit sloka and then give the overall meaning. Agani bhutani gachanti yamandiram sesham sthiranischanti kimascharyam ataparam. Means every day so many lives are going to the Yamas abode, the death's abode, to the death's house. But the people who are staying here, they think they are going to be here eternally. They think they are never going to die. This is the greatest surprising thing for me on this planet Earth. After seeing every day so many people dying, so many deaths happening, again people continuously believe, feel and live with the idea that they are not going to die, our life is not going to end. For us, it is not. We always think only somebody else is going to get into the accident. We always think only somebody else is going to die.
Death is not end or extinction of existence. It is just climate change on your body and mind. Whenever many deaths of mind happens in same body, it is spiritual evolution. If many bodies die in the same mind, it is unconsciousness, spiritual endarkenment. If more minds die in same body, you are spiritually growing, evolving. If more bodies die in same mind, you are spiritually going down, destroying yourself. Continuity is the law. Even if you die, there can be thousands of realizations, freedom from thousands of problems. The moment you understand the truth of continuity, nothing is going to discontinue. Everything continues to exist. To the detail of your experience, if you have felt money plays a major role in your life, that will continue after your death. If you feel your spiritual struggle plays the major role in your life, that will continue after your death. If you feel your relationships are important experiences in your life, that will continue even after your death. You will be associated with the same group of people again in some way till you realize the truth, till you experience the ultimate, till you liberate yourself. Continuity happens in all planes. Only when you have inner awakening, when your Kundalini is awakened, when you realize, when you take the right cognizance about yourself. I tell you, if you the moment you take the right cognizance about yourself, that your body, mind and spirit also, immediately Kundalini awakens in you and body starts levitating. Just this understanding is enough. This great Upanishad, Kathopanishad, Upanishads are the essence of Vedas, among the Upanishads, Kathopanishad is Upanishad Siromani, Upanishad Shikamani, means it's one of the best Upanishad because the subject it deals is death. Please understand. With right understanding, death can become rejuvenation energy. Energy which will rejuvenate you. Don't think death is always a curse. When you don't understand, it's a curse. Actually, when you don't understand, even Siranjivitva, eternal life is a curse. Do you know the Siranjivis of the world? Prahalata, Margandeya, Hanuman, Ashwatthama. In all these Siranjivis, Ashwatthama was cursed to be Siranjivi. Please understand. Ashwatthama's Siranjivitva is not a boon for him. That he will never die is not a boon given to Ashwatthama. It was a curse given to him. Just imagine, you are never going to die. You will literally be swallowing tons and tons of depression pills and boredom pills. If you don't understand life, if the life is not understood, life is a curse. If death is not understood, death is a curse. If you understand both, I tell you, every time death happens, it is a possibility for you to rejuvenate and take a new body. Kathopanishad talks about death. So many secrets about death and how you need to live your life to understand death. Have liberation when natural death happens to you. Now I will give you the introduction about yourself in the Mahar Loca. Next Loka. See, sometimes when you hear me talking about Arunagiri Yogeshwara, my relationship with Arunagiri Yogeshwara, how I had the initiation into Paramadvaita, even if you don't agree with all my lifestyle, theories, principles, you feel, I think this is possible. This is possible. Maybe this possibility is available even for me. Not only for him, even for me it is available. It is possible. clicks, anything which clicks with you as possible, that is your self in Mahar Loca. Listen. The part, the whole which you deny due to your self-doubt, self-hatred, self-denial, SDHD, that personality, that identity, that self is the Swarga Loka, self of you. When I describe my higher possibilities, if it clicks with you, I feel this is possible even for me. When I narrate about Arunagiri Yogeshwara or my death experience in Varanasi or my enlightenment experience in Arunachala or my experience of feeding Ganapati, how many of you feel, this is possible even for me? I don't think he is lying there. He may be doing many things which I may understand, may not understand, but he's not lying there and he's not telling lies. This possibility exists. Even I feel it is possible for me. How many of you click with those possibilities? Raise your hand. If it clicks with you, that personality, that self of you, which clicks with the higher possibility, is your identity, your self in Mahar Loca, Mahaloka. When you decide ferociously with a super determinism, will, persistence to face your highest possibility which is clicking with you, you manifest yourself, you face yourself spontaneously in Mahar Loca. I tell you, when I heard the story of Nambiyandar Nambi feeding Ganapati, I had the glimpse of my possibility of same. And I ferociously decided to face my possibility and manifested Mahar Loca here by facing my identity, myself in the Mahar Loca, and fed Ganapati. Ganapati ate. Ganapati ate from Nithyananda of Mahar Loca, not from Nithyananda of Bhuloka as you think. Finally, all 14 Loka Nithyananda merged into this Nithyananda as Paramashiva. But when Ganapati was eating, he was eating from the Nithyananda of Mahar Loca. Nithyananda, address, Mahar Loca, Mahar Loca. Nithyananda who stays in Mahaloka, from his hand Ganapati ate. Not the Nithyananda whose ration card address is Bhuloka. The beauty is that Tiruvannamalai is such an amazing cosmic airport. You can just beautifully slip, go up come down very smoothly. The whole ecosystem's chemistry is that. Nithyananda staying camped at Mahar Loca fed Mahaganapati. So understand that. At the age of 3, when I tried to connect with him, I did not have a formal initiation. I heard the story of Ganapati eating food of Nambiyandar Nambi from one great Saiva Siddhanta preacher, Sri Selvakanapati. And one word which he uttered just got stuck in my inner space. That Nambiyandar Nambi calls Ganapati, Mahaganapati Paramborule. வந்து என் பூஜையை ஏற்று உண்ணமாட்டாயா? That calling, the way Selvaganapati described, is such an amazing teacher and preacher. The way he described, Mahaganapati Paramborule, that word just stuck in my heart. I came home and started doing the same. Of course, I did all my drama with Ganapati. I had many days playing with him, and it's not that day one he immediately ate. All that is different. All that I have described detailed 3-4 times in earlier satsangs. Please watch those satsangs to know the whole story. We have multiple times I have described the whole story. One thing I did with all my sincerity, I called Mahaganapati Paramburule. To come and have prasadam, nivedyam. Understand? As I described in the earlier satsangs, when he ate, not only he gave me the Savigalpa Samadhi experience, he gave me such powerful experience of Nityatva. He opened the doors of Nityatva for me. It is such an extraordinary, eternal bliss. Listen. I am talking out of sheer truth, simple truth and power of truth. Nityatva dimension exists. Mahaganapati will open the dimension for all of us. Connect with him call him with this simple prayer, Mahaganapati Paramburule. It means that, O Ganapati, the ultimate existence, ultimate source. Paramburule means the ultimate existence. Understand? Many times I have told you, I am not the guy who tries to give you self-confidence, and I am not the person who tries to, I am not self-development teacher. I am a simple person revealing the sacred secrets from Kailasa. Self-development is not my brand. Giving you confidence is not my brand. That is not my job. My job is introducing Kailasa to all of you. Making all of you experience the higher dimensions of existence. From what I am teaching, you may have self-confidence, you may have self-development, but all that is a side effect. But my purpose is to give you the ultimate truth. Understand who is talking, then you will understand what I am saying. Mahar Loca is like absolute peace and joy and all upgraded life than planet Earth. Mahar Loca is much higher than Mahar Loca. Higher level beings go there. When I utter the word higher level beings, don't have self-doubt, self-hatred, self-denial. Whether you are qualified, are you higher level being? Please be very clear. Let me make it very clear. Even if you have broken only one pattern due to the cognition, Swamiji is Paramashiva. He told me, so I will listen to him and break this pattern with this powerful cognition. Even if you have broken one pattern, it may be dropping non-vegetarian or dropping this obsessive compulsive disorder or dropping the postponing pattern or dropping the laziness in the morning, early morning laziness, or dropping your shyness, dropping your fear to speak in public, even any one pattern, if you have dropped, cognizing my Paramashivatva, because Swamiji is Paramashiva, I should listen to him than to my patterns. With this cognition, even if you broke only one pattern, you are qualified for the initiation. You are qualified to be airlifted, conscious lifted to higher locus. You are qualified to be fueled, empowered with the Tejas, Ojas and Kundalini Shakti to get into the Swarga Loka, Mahar Loka, Jana Loka, Tapa Loka, Brahma Loka, Kailasa itself, Maha Kailasa itself. Above the Brahma Loka is Parandama, Vaikunta. Then above the Vaikunta is the space where the Kailasa and above the Kailasa, Mahar Kailasa exists. So even if you have broken one pattern, you are already initiated. You have qualification to be fueled, empowered, awakened with Tejas, Ojas, Kundalini, Shakti, entanglement, Shaktipada, Shaktinipada, initiation, and conscious lifted. Don't worry. Drop the self-doubt, self-hatred, self-denial. Oh, listen. I'll tell you one small incident happened. Once in the energy session, one person came to me and said, Swamiji, give me my past life memory. He wanted to know what he was in the past life and the past life memory. He has attended a meditation class. So end of the class, those days the physical energy session. So it was a physical hug. He asked me, he wants to know his past life and he wants me to reveal his past life memories to him. I just asked him, today you did completion. He actually attended a program, so he was going through the completion session. He was just crying, pouring during the completion. I asked him, why were you crying? He said, all my memories from the young age, they were so heavy on me. I am not able to handle it. I laughed at him. He was maybe 40-year-old person, roughly 40. I told, just your 40 years of memory you are not able to handle. If I give you the past life memory, how will you handle? Don't you see you will go mad? He said, yes, Swamiji. And he just left saying, yes, yes, I don't want past life memory and all, you are right. And he left. I want all of you to know what he did is wrong. Listen carefully. When he asked me, he wants to know about his past life, he was not wrong. But when I told him, will you be able to handle that memory? And he gave up, is wrong. He should have asked me, Swamiji, tell me how I can handle the large memory. Listen. Ability to handle large information without getting personally attached to it is Chitta Suddhi. Means purity of mind, memory. Purity of the mind takes you to Mahar Loca and opens up the Akashic records immediately. Listen, but I am not teaching you completion for any frictionless existence. I am teaching you completion to connect with Mahar Loca, Mahar Loca. So I have access to Akashic records. Listen carefully. Understand? Listen carefully. Handling large amount of material information without personal attachment to the information is chitta suddhi. So much of abuse and attack goes on me, but I never get hurt by any of those words uttered. So much people praise me. Oh, you are Paramashiva, you are this, you are that. I never get attached or get elated by the words they utter. I simply see how each person can be helped from the level they are. Understand? How each person can be helped. My mission is very clear. Make your vision for life clear. Do not allow cheap people's strong words, good or bad. Listen carefully. Cheap people's strong words, whether good words towards you or bad words towards you, do not give respect for it. From right person, even if it's a good word or bad word, give complete attention to it. Let me repeat. Ability to handle large memory. This comes by non-agitated, non-violent, non-reactionary, Paramashanta inner space. Listen carefully. Who wants you to expand and grow is a good person. Who wants you to fail is a cheap person. Anyone who has become successful will only want you also to be successful. Anyone who has wasted their life will not know how to become successful, and they will not expect you to be successful, and they do not know how to be successful. More and more peace inside you, more and more past memories will be awakened. More and more peace inside you, more and more Akashic records will be opened. More and more peace inside you, more and more Mahar Loca will open. All of you take only one decision. Every day your sleeping time should be the time for deep completion. See, before falling asleep, if you develop the habit of doing completion for 20 minutes, 30 minutes, till you fall asleep. Even if you are tossing on the bed, just practice completion, do completion. Your breathing will be aligned towards deep sleep and you will fall asleep. If you do completion and fall asleep, the peace inside you will become like how the ice becomes intense spatika.
Same way, the peace inside you will become Paramashanta. Listen. Ice. For long time, if it was not disturbed, if it did not melt down, it will get solidified and that becomes Spatika. Ice added with a quality of carbon becomes Spatika Linga, Spatika stone. If you received Atma Linga, you will know that is Spatika actually. Spatika is mix of ice and carbon. Right proportion of ice and carbon is Spatika. Listen. Ice getting solidified becomes Spatika. The peace getting solidified will become Paramashanta. One of the greatest achievement human beings should do in their life is this Paramashanta. Nothing in this world can be equated to Paramashanta directly before going to the sleep. Other times you can do completion, but before going to the sleep, it should be compulsory so that the peace gets solidified inside you, like it becomes a rock of peace on which you can stand forever. Your being becomes like a Spatika Linga. Now, whatever I introduced about Akashic records and Mahar Loca, your freedom is not your ability to physically travel where you want. Your freedom is your ability to mentally travel freely without getting agitated by your inner violence and personal attachment with memories. Listen. This is the right definition of freedom. Freedom means your ability to travel freely, mentally, without getting agitated, suffocated, through the personal attachment with your memories. Many of you cannot travel peacefully mentally more than 60 seconds. 60 seconds only is your freedom, not more than that. How many of you are understanding what I am saying? 60 seconds is your maximum freedom. Actually, the freedom should not be calculated in the length, but it should be calculated in the time. Freedom should not be calculated in meter, kilometer unit. It should be calculated in the second, millisecond, minute unit. It should be calculated in time unit. How many of you understand this? Every second minute, third minute, you get agitated, irritated, reaction starts inside you. Whether you get triggered from outside or in your own memories trigger due to your personal attachment to your memories.
past informations, triggers. How many of you understand that? Now, all of you take a few minutes and type what I explained now. Your freedom should be measured on time, not on meter. It is not your ability to move around. It should not be measured by the ability to move around, number of meters, kilometers, all that. Your ability to move the world around, to move the things around you is the freedom. I don't move even out of the room I am staying, but I move the whole world. So, freedom should be measured not on meters, but on minutes. The whole shift needs to happen about measuring the freedom. The number of seconds you are able to freely handle your memories in the inner space without getting triggered, agitated, irritated, frustrated, suffocated, pain. That many seconds you are free. Freedom should be measured on seconds, not on meters. Not on meters, but on minutes. You are all measuring the freedom based on the meter. How many states you can travel? You are free to travel. How many countries you are free to travel? How you call that as a freedom? Actually, the real freedom is ability to freely handle all the memories without getting agitated, angry, triggered, powerless, pained, frustrated. That's exactly, precisely freedom. All of you now sit casually. See, actually switch on the timer. If you have watch or timer, switch it on. Sit casually and see how many seconds you are able to sit without getting irritated or agitated by some memory, something inside, without getting powerless. See, powerlessness, pain, agitation, irritation, without having any of the trigger, reaction. How many seconds you are able to sit, just see. And then put your timing now. Put your freedom minute, the freedom unit in minute. Let's see. Let's measure each one's freedom. If you understand what I am saying, this freedom, then you will be able to understand the Pusalar Nayanar story. The great Nayanar who built Shiva temple in his inner space, for which Paramashiva attended, rejecting the stone temple built outside by the king of Pallavamsa.
Pallava king built a huge stone temple. Shiva told, your Kumbhabhishekam, you postpone it because I have to attend the Pusalar's Kumbhabhishekam, who built temple in his inner space. If you understand this concept of freedom based on minute and that Pusalar Nayanar story, you will be able to understand very well why Paramashiva decided to go to Pusalar Nayanar's inner temple. Now, I'll intensely infuse the energy of Mahar Loca in all of you. You will see how drastically your freedom minutes increases. Come on, sit. Who exists is Paramashiva. Feeling you exist is Ishvara. Connecting now with all of you who exist, making you feel multiple bodies at the same time. This experience is Parameshwara. Now, I'll make you feel you are all Parameshwara. I'll initiate this ultimate oneness into all of you now. Sit for this initiation, absolutely unclutched, having the Atma Linga in your palms. Just sit. Once this happens, I'll raise you to Mahar Loca and download Akashic records. The whole thing, Paramashivatva, Mahar Loca, Akashic records, the whole thing will happen now simultaneously, intensely. Just keep the Atmalinga in your palms. Sit for Mahar Loca initiation.
பலமே என் வைரமே பொன்னே புகழ் சேர் பொன்மலையே சோதி வடிவான ரூபனே என் குருநாதா என் குருநாதா என் குருநாதா அஞ்ஞான கடல் நீங்கி கணக்கு ஆத்ம ஞானம் அளிப்பாய் குருநாதா நித்யானந்தா ஆத்ம ஞானம் அளிப்பாய் நித்யானந்தா கொண்டு கங்கை முடிக்கொண்டு நர்த்தனம் புரியும் ஈசனே சுடலை பொடி பூசி உடுக்கை தனையேந்தும் காலனே புடி தோலனே நீரு பிடியால் உள்ள முறைகின்ற மதுரை மாநகரின் ராசனே இன்னல்களை கலைந்து இன்பங்களை அளிக்கும் சுந்தர வடமணி நேசனே ஞாயிறு திங்கள் நித்த முறைகின்ற செவ்விழி கொண்ட செல்வனே சொக்கனே எந்த சோமனே ஐயா சோதி வடிவான ரூபனே அடிமொழி காணா மலையே அகிலம் போற்றிடும் ஐயனே
One of the most important principles Swamiji has revealed on how you can, what exactly happens during death, and the space, the parallel universe of Mahar Loca, the space in which you can access the higher parallel universes, the higher dimensions. This is an amazing, just to experience the space, experience the state is phenomenal. And what Swamiji has established for all of us, literally today, every one of us rose to that space to access the higher dimensions and parallel universes.
If you click with what Swamiji revealed now, see, understand the higher possibility that you click with is your identity in Mahar Loca. Today's day was such a big blessing for all of us to even sit here, to even listen to these extraordinary revelations from Swamiji. I hope all of you enjoyed the sessions today. How was it for all of you? Can I request all the participants to share how many of you enjoyed today's sessions and how was your experience? Please do take a few minutes to please share. This was so powerful, especially the conscious that meditation process was like, wow. Sean here, it is a new life and enjoy that new life that you're having now. Start fresh today with Swamiji's blessing. With that reset button being hit, you're going to see experience of how very, very, very powerful Swamiji is going to just shower you with that blessing, with that literally it'll feel like a blast in your inner space and a new life with absolutely like really new things unfolding is going to start in your life. And today's day, just sit with the experience you've received. Actually, it's a very, very, very powerful experience. Enjoy the experience that you received and the very powerful darshan we had. Just have that and enjoy that, cherish that in your inner space.
And today all of us have learned the science of going beyond the fears that you cherish in your inner space. Ultimately, Swamiji has gifted all of us this most important science. From today onwards, your inner space is like a fresh, new, your whole inner space is like a fresh software. You can install new software, download new apps, like how if you get a new tablet or reset your tablet. Now you can design it the way you want it. And now you're aware, you're conscious, so you can consciously design it. That is the best part. And all of you that are here, just the next, from now, decide to experience this. Decide to experience these extraordinary, powerful cognitions and the truths that Swamiji has revealed to you in your life. Now, all the participants that are here, we will be sharing with you all the gifts for today's program. What Swamiji has revealed, there are phenomenal books that Swamiji has revealed and gifted. So we'll be sharing with you all the link for today's gifts to all of you. So please make sure you head to the link and you grab your gifts, and you can receive all the you will receive yantras, books, and everything from this. If you do, make sure that you are visiting that link. We will be posting for all of you in your chat. And tomorrow we are going to be learning about one of the most important aspects of success, which is super determinism.
See, today we have literally a reset button hit on our life. Like literally, you're going to clearly see your old patterns will not have power over you. How the cognitions you were struggling with will not affect you. Nothing. It's going to be like a new you. Literally, see it experientially in your life. Tomorrow, see now, being successful, having the experience, being really successful, right? For that, one important ingredient in anything that you want to achieve, one important ingredient is will persistence. To stand up for your own completion, to hold on to completion and not fall to your pattern again, you need will persistence. Ganga does not break Himalayas with her might, with her power. No, she breaks Himalayas with her persistence. Tomorrow, we are going to be receiving the darshan of Bhagavan Ganga Dharamurti and Ganga Visarjanamurti forms of Paramashiva. Very powerful forms. You will have amazing will persistence. You're going to get that as a blessing tomorrow. But importantly, you need to attend the full day session and do the exercises. I actually see many of you who are coming during the darshan. See, it is too important that you do not miss out on the whole day session. It is the sessions, the internalizing exercises that will prepare your inner space to be able to really manifest the initiation and like the powers properly. Here right now, the support team is sending you the gifts link. Please do check your chats. In all your Zoom chats, you would have received the link for gifts for today. So do make sure you are checking it and downloading the gift. This is gift from Swamiji to all of you for today's day. It's a blessing that we are all having. So do take a few minutes and quickly go ahead, download the gifts that are there. The link is posted for all of you in your chats. And with this, we have come to the conclusion of today's session. Hope all of you enjoyed the sessions today, and wonderful to see all your feedbacks and experiences. Let us meet tomorrow at 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, starting with yoga, and let us participate fully in the sessions and learn, do the internalizing exercises. If you have anyone who is just starting a startup or entering into a new venture, invite them, or anyone, whoever you feel will be benefited by this. Invite all those people, especially for tomorrow, for learning will persistence. We are going to do special exercises for this. So make sure you're inviting them. And now, let us all offer our gratitude to the divine lotus feet of Swamiji and conclude today's day with Purna Mantra. Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavasishyate Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Tat Sat Sarvam Bhagavat Shri Nithyananda Paramashiva Padukar Pranamastu Om Nithyanandam. Thank you all, Nithyanandam.